to get it back, but it was worth it. Like, to me, his verse was dope as hell, and I'm like, you know what? Sometimes you can't rush an artist's process. You just gotta, wait. That's why I never set a release date on the project until it was done. Like, I'm like, okay, now the project's done. Now I'm gonna set a release date because I know if I'm waiting on an artist, I'm not gonna get the song back when I want.
Yeah, because how did you and like all these artists meet? Like social media or
social media? Because half the artists I never even met them.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, mostly from Twitter. Like the main producer, I think he produced like 3 or 4 of the tracks, just from Twitter. And he started sending me beats, and I'm like, I like this one. And he's like, oh, I have another one that's similar to it. And then like he would send me a beat, and I was like, no, I don't want anything like this. So like he really like figured out what I was going for and sent me like that little beat pack. And then I have another friend who lives here, who's also a producer, and I had him create Wednesday with the sample that I wanted, and I had him do the interlude as well. So I kind of orchestrated some of it, and I kind of like chose the rest to like fit,
So was you able to like? So what, you just telling them like I wanted like this? You wasn't like there when they created it?
No, I was like I want this instrument here. I want to loop this. I want to put this here. I like mentally produced a couple of the beats, but I didn't physically, because I don't know how to use that software.
I mean, a producer, like, you gotta be honest. You gotta, like, at the end of the day, like, a producer don't just make beats. Like, you the orchestrator,
right.
Like P. Diddy, like, he's a producer.
He don't be like on the software.
Mixing and stuff like that,
so basically I did that. I orchestrated. And I actually creative directed.
Yeah. So, influencers. Who were like your main influences growing up, like overall?
Growing up, Kanye.
Okay.
Chop Up This Whole Kanye. What do you mean, as far as like my music taste, or just people I look up to?
Just we could say people that you look up to, but we also talk about music as well.
I've always loved Kanye. I've always been into classic soul, like Luther Vandross, Barry White, Otis Redding, a lot of those just like classic soul pioneers. Or like I was like 12 years old listening to like Otis Redding, you know what I mean? So yeah, I would say the classic soul era was my influence.
No, because the reason why I asked, because I could tell from the tape, like it's like that soul, like the Weeknd. Like I heard something like Weeknd could have been on the EP. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Like it's just dope. Are you DJing anywhere?
Yeah. Every time I get booked, I don't have like a residency, but yeah, I get booked out pretty often. Like my next show, I think I'm taking a little break. End of this month into the beginning of April, but end of April I'm doing a show at the Florida Memorial Performing Arts Center. It's for the African Cultural Heritage Center. They're doing like their annual like showcase, and it's gonna be like younger artists, like teenagers performing, and I'm doing that.
Yeah, you should take advantage of that. That's like you'll find an artist
find some good artists. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Because it's like I'm be on Instagram and Twitter. Twitter to me is something that's like you find a lot of artists on there.
Twitter is my favorite social media app by far.
So you really be talking shit on Twitter?
I really do. Like a lot of people have like fake followers. I can guarantee you all my 11,000 followers are 100% real and like people that fuck with me.
So what should be tweeting about the music? Like
I'll just like talk my shit, like let's say someone drops a project, I'll like say my opinion on each song, stuff like that. And people, respect my honesty.
So who you don't like?
Who do I not like? I call them jelly bean rappers, like Lil Yachty, Lil Pump, like people like that just I don't know.
I didn't even know Lil Pump was from down here.
Yeah, he is.
He's like I tell people, he's a 2000 baby. Like he's literally born in 2000.
Yeah, like
so
that's crazy to me.
it's a different.
Like yesterday, I was listening to Planet Rock by Africa Bambaataa, and I'm like, damn, hip hop has changed so much. Like, how is what Lil Pump is doing even considered hip hop? Just because he's talking fast, like that's not rap.
You got to remember too, like when he was coming up, like you had, Chief Keef is like his,
grandfather.
His grandfather, like, and then Lil Wayne and them, like his greats, like our greats is like what, Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, like those like our elders, and then we have like the J. Cole's, Kendricks, they are like Wale, of course, that's like when we was in college and still school, like we were
I'm actually pretty young, but I still like always looked up to the people before my generation. Like I was born in 95.
You borderline.
I'm borderline,
95
right?
is,
Yeah. Like when I was growing up, it was Kanye, it was Lil Wayne, it was Jay-Z even still. Like Jay-Z was really popular like in the early 2000s.
Yeah, you made it, because like we always say, it's a difference between the early 90s and the late 90s.
Yeah.
94, 95 in the middle, so you good. 96, 97, all of them. And I'm just saying, because my nephew, he was born in 96, and Chief Keef, I ain't gonna lie, Chief Keef, he kind of grew on me a little bit. He had certain songs.
I know, like,
but I can't,
but that's the only song I know.
I couldn't really listen to like a whole album. You know what I'm saying? Like he had singles.
Right.
You feel me? So I can't listen to like, I don't know. Like maybe I'm getting old. I'm 26, so I'm getting up there. You know what I'm saying? So you work with Wale. Nah, there's been a lot of conversations. From they getting older themselves now. But they still like the new, like the how you call it, the new leaders now. With the Wale's, the Kendricks, the J. Cole's, Big Sean's. Why do you think Wale was never really taken seriously?
Because he's actually passionate. He's not just someone who's doing it for money or for fame, or someone who's just like, I know I'm good at rapping. Like rapping is his life. Like he's a poet. Like he's like an artist. He's really, every little comment, everything anyone says, he really takes it to heart. And I feel like being passionate about something can, turn it negative for you, because you feel everything. You feel all the feedback. People who like don't care at all, like J. Cole, he's like, I can rap my ass off and I'm gonna just, stay under my rock and like ignore all like the negativity. That's just like, he's like immune to like the.
So you don't like?
Because I feel like all those artists you just named get the same amount of hate from different people, but the fact that Wale speaks on it or like actually responds to people, that makes him seem more like fragile, and nobody. I
mean, all of them different. Like, Jake. I love J. Cole because I'm probably like, I'll be the same way. Like, you talk shit about me, I'm not going. I have a different way of showing aggression. Like, I'm petty, so like I'll probably throw up a meme or two here and there. Wale, he's more. Don't bash me, but I say he's emotional with it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but he's emotional with it.
For sure.
J. Cole, he's more like steady. Like. But
what's crazy is they probably get the same amount of hate. J. Cole has gotten so much hate on the internet, but he doesn't embrace it. So when everyone says like, "Oh, who's the most hated rapper?" no one's gonna say J. Cole because he's not acknowledging it. You know what I mean? People are gonna mention the people that are actually acknowledging it.
So what was like your first like album that you ever bought, music wise? Don't have to be.
Did I ever what?
Ever bought like yourself?
Nellyville.
Nellyville?
I think so. Okay. I was like, I don't know, what year did that come out? Like 03? 01 maybe? Yeah, I was super young. I like didn't even know what I was listening to. But yeah.
Mine was
maybe the Eminem show. I know like every word to that shit. Eminem was huge when I was growing up. Huge.
Classic. I don't want to listen to his new album though. I'm scared.
No, me either. I'm not even going to. Like, that's going to ruin his older stuff for me. So I'm just going to.
From what I heard, a lot of people have different opinions about it. Some people say they like it, but it's still kind of some people just don't like it. I'm like,
I don't know. I don't even want to find out, honestly. I'm gonna just stick to his classics.
do you think, speaking of Nelly, do you think Nelly is like one of the underrated artists of all time because he changed the game?
I feel like he did have a really big impact on the game back then, but he's just kind of not spoken about anymore. But I feel like once you get really like deep into a conversation of like who the greatest are, his name might come up.
Cause I you may call me crazy, but I put Ja Rule in there too. Like,
No, Ja Rule had bangers.
cause I forgot.
He had hits.
Cause I forgot what I was listening to, but it was like Ja Rule is like, I think it was the Joe Budden podcast. But he was saying that one of the dudes was like, Ja Rule has more hits than 50 Cent. I could agree upon that.
He might, honestly, and like a lot of people don't take hits into account when they're talking about like who's the greatest, but that shit matters because there's people who could rap their ass off for days but can't make a hit. So I feel like if you can make consistent hits, like that means something, you know, like yeah, Ja Rule might not have like one classic album that everyone can just name off the top of their head, you know, but he's got a lot of like Billboard, you know, spots.
Yeah. Do you listen to female, rappers as well?
Not as much as I wish I did, and like I'm all for female rapping, like we can do anything, but I just naturally gravitate to male rappers. I don't know. But like I'll listen to like No Name or like some like Lil Kim sometimes, maybe some like Rhapsody.
The old Lil Kim,
Yeah.
right? Not the new.
I haven't even heard new Lil Kim.
That's what I'm saying. Like I stopped listening to Lil Kim after she was raw after 0506. She was straight. You know, she did that song with Trick Daddy, Sugar.
Like Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott. That's she a legend.
She's the GOAT.
You know what I'm saying? I have you listen to Lauryn Hill, right? That's everybody auntie. Do you think that she needs another album to become, just like to be solidified?
No, she's already solidified. She doesn't need to do anything else. I mean, she can, but I feel like once you're like solidified as like a legend, why like try to add to that and like possibly fuck it up, you know? Because you can try to make a comeback album and a lot of people will bash that shit.
And that's one of the reasons why I asked, because I had this conversation before and they always said that why come out with an album, because I said you never know, she may come out with an album that could just relate to all generations. And that would definitely solidify, because some people still question. I don't question her, but like the next woman be like, Lauryn Hill, like she needs to come out with an album.
I'm gonna tell him to go listen to Miseducation again because no, she doesn't.
What about 3 Stacks? Cause he kind of in the same boat.
He never had his solo album, but I feel like Outkast has so many great albums that does he really need to do his own solo album? Like Outkast was a duo. Why does he need to do something by himself?
Because technically,
Big Boy did stuff by himself and with what's his name? He has that
Purple Ribbon All Stars and all.
No, he has like a duo with what's his name? Fantagram.
Yeah.
So
Talking about from the last album he made, right?
He made like 2 with Fantagram, right?
Yeah.
I listened to one of them. Yeah, and like I feel like Big Boy can do his own thing independently or like with a different artist, but 3 Stacks and Big Boy just have that chemistry. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he could kill a solo album by himself, but he doesn't want to, I guess. He would have done it by now.
Yeah, he would have done it.
2018, he would have done it by now.
Yeah, because
he probably has enough like loose tracks sitting around to make a solo album.
Yeah, because he's a lyricist. Like he's one of the top lyricists in the game.
Ever.
But I feel like some people like he need to come out with an album and then he'll just jump from the pack into like top 5, like solo artist of all time.
I mean, I already consider him top 5 all time just because of.
Now you talking about
bars.
grooves? Top.
No,